good to see y'all. I'm at my office in Huntington Beach, and I can't wait for one of you guys to come down here and do a podcast with us here. It's going to be crazy. So, got a lot of stuff going on. Let me gather my thoughts here. So, those of you who have the Belwood Investor app know that we just added a pretty amazing property to that application. 1855 Loma Vista. Now, this is in the Truesdale Estates area of Beverly Hills. We're familiar with this area because we're actually doing a couple different projects. One is right here on Sunset Plaza Drive. We have an amazing home that we're remodeling over there. A contemporary style as well. So we're going to be using a lot of the same finishes that we will be using for Loma Vista in two of our other properties. One's on Woodrow Wilson, also in the Hollywood Hills. So more of a trend in Hollywood and in Beverly Hills is a clean, contemporary finish, a lot of accent lighting, not a lot of clutter, not a lot of decorative pieces. More of a sterile, but not white sterile like a hospital or the white shaker cabinets. More, think like W Hotel or the Clift in San Francisco, if those of you know. Very modern, trendy, sleek, and again, a lot of lighting, okay, a lot of accent lighting. So very popular. Now, the property that we're speaking of right now that's just on the application, I'm super excited about. This is a home run. Without a doubt, this is a home run. So the property we're speaking about is right here. It's $7.95 million. This is down from $9 million that it was listed at. I mean, we've been watching it for a while, and finally it was our time to attack, and we did. They did a price reduction. We hit them even lower than that. We got them at $7.35 million. Now, as you can see by looking around here, we are the lowest priced home in the market for our size. This 9.5 million is also a fixer with no view. Now, from the looks of this right here, you can see we have 14 million, 18 million, 14.3, 35, 62, 16, 14, there's 9, there's a 7.5, also a fixer, no view. We have a view, which is the most important thing of the Truesdale Estates when you're in the Beverly Hills 90210, okay? Not 90209, 90210, okay? This is the bee's knees right here. So we have $7.95 million. Let's go ahead and look at that property real quick. Now, I don't know if you've downloaded the app. If you haven't downloaded the app, you need to, okay? And we have a link directly to this. And I want to go over this property just so you guys kind of understand what my game plan is here, okay? It's very important. This is an expensive project. Now, not necessarily structure-wise. In Truesdale, they can't build a second story, so I'm not concerned with developers coming in and redeveloping this property. There's only so much you can do. And the previous owners did that to this property. They maximize this lot, and so what we need to do is just add in modern finishes. Okay, so here's the back of it right here. The pool is already like a geometrically, good shape. It's not a kidney bean. So what we can do is we're gonna just finish all this tile work with a new modern large format tile. There's a nice huge jacuzzi tub over here. We're gonna knock down this hedge right here. This hedge is also right here, and it blocks partial view of Los Angeles, downtown Los Angeles. So we need to restore that view. We own this hedge right here. We actually own the property, excuse me, this hedge right here. We own the property halfway down the hill between our house and this house right here. Don't worry, all the homes look like this, flat roof. It's just how they could stack them into Truesdale. So this is our view. You have to have a view if you want to get over 10 to 11 million dollars in Truesdale Estates. You have to have this view. We have this view. It's just got these hedges in the way and whatnot. So we'll go ahead and take that down. The front is a little cluttered. There needs to be privacy in Truesdale Estates. Anywhere in Beverly Hills, people value their privacy. If they don't really value their privacy and they want to be seen, they'll be down in the flats, more or less, with more of a, loud home. Okay, so a couple things here. It's dated in the front, really cluttered. We're going to be removing a lot of this foliage, redoing the concrete to represent something new, modern, a lot of lighting, white, glass garage doors. There's another garage right here that they renovated and made into a guest quarters. We'll be restoring that back to a garage, but a fully finished garage with gym amenities in there. So you can park your Porsche in there, you can park your Lambo in there, but you can also hang out in like the lounge slash gym slash barber shop, right? It's kind of a trendy thing. So that's what that full garage is going to be. It's for your showcase automobile and more of your kind of trendy lounge. Now we will have a sauna and spa further in the house. That's going to be more catered to the lady of the home, and then the garage, of course, you know, to the man, so, or whomever. Now, one of the big things is entrance into these homes. It's magnificent. You got to be huge. So this door is actually already 10 feet tall, but we're going to take it all the way up. Actually, the ceiling is in there. We're going to take this all the way up. We're going to widen it so the whole front is glass. We're going to be removing all this brick, widening these windows. Now these windows have a bit of an arch to them. We're going to be straightening that out, give it a more trendy look. This is where the office is. We'll put folding doors in there as well. So moving on, as you can see, very dated on the interior. What we'll be doing is we'll be removing this center wall right here, and that will look straight out into the back. That's non-bearing, it's just an accent wall. That's not what people want. So immediately, one of the first things we're gonna do is blow out that wall. We'll have a full view right to the back. These are padded walls. They literally have like cushion like this inside the walls. You know, muffles the sound, kind of cool, I guess, but not trendy right now. So we need to open all this up. Engineering is huge when it comes to projects like this. We don't have to worry about the engineering because it's already done. They have floor to ceiling windows, corner to corner, but they have old aluminum ugly windows. Now the windows that we're installing at our Woodrow Wilson and Sunset Plaza house are floor to ceiling, frameless glass. It's the newest, most trendy item out there, but they're also very expensive. A system right here would cost somewhere around $80,000 to $90,000, maybe even 100. And there's 5 of them in this property. Okay, so just gives you an idea the type of products that we need to put in here. That's going to be our most significant cost with this, is all the glass that we're putting in. But that's what this market demands, is new modern glass lighting. We'll put some new lighting in the ceilings. This wall is going to be blown out. Behind this wall is the kitchen. Okay, we don't need a fireplace in this home. Okay, we have HVAC. We don't need it. We can put an accent electric fireplace or an accent gas fireplace in a wall somewhere. They're very small. We don't need a huge chimney. So behind this is the kitchen. And basically what you can count on is where this wall is going to be one of those extra large islands. And we may even do 2 back-to-back, one prep cook island and one more of your, you know, decorative with stools and whatnot. So we'll open up this wall. It'll have an open concept relatively easily. Again, the nuts and bolts of this, like the physical, like framing and rough plumbing and rough electricals, already done. We don't have to worry about that. This is all cosmetic finishes and whatnot. So glass is everywhere. We're going to continue that design throughout the entire property. It's got a little wet bar next to the breakfast nook. You can see how chopped up this place was. That's why nobody wanted it. There's a lot of work. People are going to be spending $13–14 million on these homes. They don't want to work on them. This is, you know, they had it at $9 million, but it takes someone like Belwood to come in here with the margins that we do, because you know what? A builder couldn't come in here and tear this thing down and build a 10,000 square foot home. The Truesdale Estates won't allow for that. It just, there's requirements in the city, so it doesn't meet the requirements for a big developer, right, who's going to knock it down and build something new. This is perfect for Belwood. You can't build a second story on this thing. So this is where we come in. We're able to offer a competitive price, bring this thing to a modern, trendy look. Now you would think, oh, these bathrooms, they're already done, they look great. Yeah, they do look great, but not for a 13.5, and which is a conservative number, home. These are, you know, it's nice, but not for that type of home. So as you can see, the home's been well done or well maintained. This room will need to straighten out this window. This window goes to an arch in the front of the home. We'll need to straighten that out. But this room is a trendy, more modern look. They just had remodeled this with the ensuite bathroom. So let's see if I can go back to it right here. So this has all been remodeled. This is a guest bedroom and ensuite. We may leave this. This may be the one bathroom that we leave. We may change to the floor, but overall it looks good. This is a cabinet. It's modern, it's trendy, right? Nice clean lines, nice lighting in there. It's got new flooring in there. So we may leave this room, may not. We'll see how the rest of the house goes. But overall impact to the budget isn't significant. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Laundry room, we need new all cabinets in here. The pool. What I like to do in a home like this is make sure we use the same tile, large format, 36 by 48 inch tile. We like to use that goes inside the home and flows directly outside, okay? So you'll have inside flow of tile going right out. What does that do? It makes you feel like you're inside and outside at the same time. The folding door systems that we're gonna put in place here will make it as if there is no difference of indoor or outdoor. You'll be able to feel the fresh breeze, but in essence, when you step outside, you're stepping on the same elevation as the height, or the same elevation as the tile on the inside of the home. You don't have to step down into your patio. You don't have to step up into your patio. It is seamless. So that is huge, that is important. A lot of indoor, outdoor living is massive right now. We'll put in heaters underneath this overhang right here and lounge seating so you can hang out in the winter, have heaters, go dip in the pool, which is heated. So is our jacuzzi, or our hot tub is also heated. And this is an older tile, looks great, but it's not the modern stuff that we need. There's the jacuzzi tub, looks great, but again, doesn't fit the overall mold of what we're looking at, okay? Again, here's how I was describing all the homes look very similar. As you can see, they're all flat roof. They all take up as much of the property as they can. It looks like Truesdale isn't going to change that rule anytime soon. So if you do, all of these homes will pop up 2 stories, but there's a reason for that. You'll block people's views. So talking huge litigation, huge lawsuits that they just don't want to deal with. So this is the product that we have. This is the product. This is the view that we have right here. This is the hedge right here. Actually, we can probably go to the floor plan here. So this is our view all along here, okay? This is a neighbor's yard right here. We have a partial view from this corner, but all along here is our view going out towards Los Angeles. There's a lot of foliage right here. We're going to get rid of it. All this, bushes and whatnot, all that's gonna be pushed back to a nice clean white stucco with accent walls. There'll be plenty of privacy, but it needs to be clean. This, you'll have a gardener in your backyard every single day if you maintain this. And people would prefer their privacy, a little less maintenance with their yard, but there's still the same effect. That's what we're gonna accomplish here with Loma Vista. Now, moving forward, in a market like this, I don't tend to look at comps. Okay, what's sold in the last 60 days? What's sold in the last 90 days? Sure, I look at it, but I really don't consider it when I'm putting in offers. What I do, guys, is simply this. I look at the competition, okay? Much larger backyard, okay? Very limited here. This property has a view off to the right. Ours is off to the left, okay? As you can see, the photographer took a picture over here in this corner to really maximize this view. You see this hedge right here? They have the same issue that we do as far as not having a 180-degree view, okay? I had somebody from our private lender ask, well, what are you comparing this to? Because these other ones have just amazing views. And I said, well, ours has an amazing view too. We did some investigation and saw they have a very similar impact as most homes do. Unless it's like a $30 million home with 180, it's up on the tip of a peninsula or a perch in it, and those houses are priced accordingly. So this is a similar type of situation. You block this. Why do they build these hedges right here? To block the view of the roof of the home right next to you. Okay, that's typically why they do that. So as you can see, there is a view similar to ours and what we would be looking at from our backyard. Finishes. They have a hot tub, a small hot tub. They have this raised coping around the pool. Not that cool. I mean, that's a trip hazard. That's annoying. They have, the turf here doesn't look that good. I just don't see a very good job. They did an all right job staging. They have a wood deck right here. All in all, guys, this is kind of pathetic. Those of you who have seen our property at 1435 Estrella and Hope Ranch know the type of product that we put forward. Also, our property for sale in Summerland at 2560 Golden Gate, that's a $4 million. The previous one was 7.4 million. All these listings that we have are done with a little bit more taste than this. Actually, I would say a lot more taste. This is a exposed aggregate pool. It's kind of old. They put a gate in the front. Big deal. That's maybe 30 grand right there, but it makes such a big difference. We have to do that at our place. We will do that. But at the end of the day, they added a Home Depot lamp right there. Not the best. Okay, again, exposed aggregate, not the best. Cracks in the concrete going in. Small front door. Old windows. Come on, guys. This is our competition. Older rock. Look at this flooring. Hideous. That is hideous flooring, okay? They have inset lighting, but who doesn't have inset lighting right there? This kitchen is ugly. I know, I'm sorry if you like this kitchen, whatever. I think it's ugly. I think it's a loss. I think they are fools to list this home with this product and expect to sell it. However, guess who the fool is? Me, because this thing is getting multiple offers right now. At 14.26, 14.3, it's getting multiple offers, a ton of action. Look at this flooring. Look how ugly that is. Old aluminum floors, or doors, windows. I mean, come on, we're talking chrome here. This is old school, okay? It's done nice at the time, but that's a dusty, it's a wine cellar. Almost looked like a sauna. You can't even tell. They should have put wine bottles in there. But then again, this is entry level for Truesdale. Entry level, guys. Entry level at $14 million. Now, I don't know where you're from, where you're at, but entry level for me back, where I grew up was not $14 million, right? We're talking entry level $300,000 to $400,000. So, but doesn't mean that people don't make a incredible amount of money other places, entrepreneurs. People move to Beverly Hills from all around the world because they have made a lot of money. And $14 million is a drop in the bucket. Also, a lot of stars, celebrities live up in this area, views, lots of parties. It is the bee's knees. Okay, so that's our product. We're very similar in square footage. We have, basically it's a model match. Very, very similar to ours. However, our product is absolutely going to be better. Let's look at 14.5. 14.5 is even worse, guys. Okay, again, these photographers do a great job, but there's some things you just cannot hide. Okay, so what have they done here? They have a zero edge pool, which is great. This is something that we're gonna do. They have wood accent, which is great. I like this. I also like how they put channels in the stucco. They really did modernize this home, but it was done probably 4 or 5 years ago. Hey guys, it's amazing how fast these trends change in this area. Now this right here is not trendy. Now 5 years ago, that would have been trendy, but it's not, okay? Look at this tile floor, not trendy, okay? Let's see here. I do like this entrance. I think it's great. I like how they put the channels in there, very simple, sleek. We'll want to do something similar with this. However, we'll have channels with black polished rock in there. Good gate. So entrance is powerful, looks great, I like it. Pivoting front door. This is the type of front door I'm referring to. It's a large front door. It pivots floor to ceiling. This is massive. This is what we're going to be going for in our property. So they've really done a tremendous job with a lot of their product, but they failed in some other things. So carpet, again, I guess this is their movie theater. You could call it a movie theater. I think it's a pathetic excuse for a movie theater, but whatever. This flooring is kind of beige, not the best. Look at this flooring, guys. Come on now. This was good. This kind of beige tile was good 5 years ago. It's not right now. Kitchen is somewhat trendy, but we're trying to get away from the hospital look. And unfortunately, they tried to blend the quartz in here because they put black veins, or they have black vein quartz in here, which is not super trendy. And it matches the garage or the fireplace quartz. So again, they tried, but it's just a little too dated. The laundry room is super cool, but I mean, it kind of looks like 1970s. I would keep this bathroom. I like it. It's trendy. It's 70s, give you that kind of retro feel. I love it, but leave it to 1/2 bath, right? Leave it to 1/2 bath. The minute you start doing other rooms in a retro style, it almost looks like you just chose not to remodel it. This right here looks like an office desk. Oops. So, here, we'll go to it. So people are trying to go a little bit too modern with some of their choices. And what happens is it starts to look like an office. And we definitely, this could be an office kitchen right here. A nice office kitchen, but an office kitchen. But again, here, very, shop-esque, typically the homeowners in these properties isn't the one in there doing laundry occasionally, but you still want it to be a little bit softer. That is not happening again. Anyways, the hot tub is encased in what looks like a desk in an office. Okay, veneer covered. It's just not that nice. So that's our competition, guys. When we hit the market at 13.5 million, and somebody comes up here and they say, well, I want to live in Truesdale Estates because it's Truesdale Estates and it's Beverly Hills. They're going to say, okay, great. Now this is going to happen in 8 months, okay, when we're done. But we're getting a feel of what our competition looks like. We want to make sure that we are competitive. And so far, we definitely are, and will be priced under them. So what is that strategy? Look better, feel better, larger, everything better, and sold more affordably than our competition. That is a Belwood investments method. It's one that we perfected and one that we're super excited about. Just in our little pocket here, these houses, this is right behind. I could throw a rock literally and hit this 18 million, 30 million, and then our two competitors right here, which really aren't competition. Come down the hill a little bit, less view, 35, 20, 16, 14, 9. This 7.5 is a fixer with no view. Okay, no view. That is Haynes Avenue, 515 Haynes Avenue. So this house, it would be nice. I think it's nice. It might be a good Belwood product, but again, old aluminum windows. Let's see here. This is their backyard, guys. Oh, well, the backyard is a courtyard. There it goes, right there. So that's it. They're really not going to showcase it that much because that's a big concrete wall right there with some foliage on there. But that's their view. That's what you can get in Truesdale for $7.5 million is a view of a wall that's been covered in fake grass. It's unfortunate, but that's just the product that you get when you don't have a view. That's their backyard. Okay, cool pool. It's it's nice. A little chopped up with the windows, but not our competitor. Not even on the same page. We're not even in the same arena. Not even in the same league. Okay. So if you want to live in Truesdale Estates and have a view, you're spending at least $14 million. So guys, when I price these properties out with our underwriters, I make sure that we're looking out for our best interest. And as you can tell right here, with the competition that we have, we can drop down to $9.5 million and still make money. 9.5, that's that guy. No view. Let's look at this one. And I'm not going to take up too much of your time here. This is a remodel. 705 Carla Ridge. Has a view. Looks nice. Super dated. Look at that pool. Tombstone pool. It's completely ran down. Let's get some. This is not trendy right there. Let's get to some pictures. There you go. Look at that flooring. I mean, old school. It's kind of blah. They didn't stage it. It's probably a renter. All chopped up. Black finishes. I mean, this is, look at that kitchen. $9.5 million and you have a kitchen like that. That's something that we put in our Folsom houses up in Northern California for, selling for $750,000. So again, not competition, pretty pathetic. Fixer for $9.5 million. Small view fixer. Okay. So guys, when you're making a decision to invest with Belwood, not in Belwood, with Belwood, know that we've done our homework. We're not just jumping into these situations saying, well, let's hope this spaghetti sticks to the wall. We're saying, we've looked at all ways for this to fail and we haven't found one. Even with a massively declining market, we could dump this for the best deal in Beverly Hills and get out of it with a lot of profit. All deals are made on the acquisition. And when this was at 9, they dropped it to $1 million. The minute they dropped it to $1 million, I came in and said, if you don't accept my offer at 7.35, it's going to $6.8 million and you have 24 hours to accept this. So all the people that didn't get the notification on $1 million price reduction or had just lost focus of this fixer, they didn't even bat an eye at it. So we came in quick, offered them the 7.35. That's where the deal is. We have a ton of room on top. I'm projecting this at $1 million to $1.25 million in labor costs to finish this. We'll be all into this thing, 9 to 9.25 million, including commissions on the back end. So anything over that is estimated profit. So gentlemen, ladies, here's our property, here's our competition. I project this to take 8 months, and if you have any questions at all, please reach out to myself or Brandon Messier or Mark Contrell or any of our sales staff at the office. I'm an open book. If you have any questions on how this works, how you can participate, reach out to me. My email is bo, B-O, at thebigco.org, bo@thebigco.org. Or you can reach out to Brandon at thebigco.org, or Mark. Okay, these are our investment managers. They help you make the right decision, give you the tools you need to make an educated decision. There's no force, no pressure. If you feel like investing in real estate and you want to affordably, and you want to do a Beverly Hills home, because that's where I want to be, then you can do that with Belwood. It's good seeing all of you guys, and I hope that you have a wonderful Saturday and spend it with all of those that you love, and hopefully the weather is nice where you're at. Take care, guys.